Okay. Dasher. Do you want to play pig, Dash girl? No? Okay, fine. Hello, Sharon. How are you, my friend? I guarantee at least an interesting show tonight. There you are. Interesting show tonight. Hello, Carol. Yeah, I zoomed today after I got back. You know, I woke up in Rexburg, so no matter what, if you wake up in Rexburg and you end up someplace other than Rexburg, it's been an okay day. Good to hear that, Sharon. All right. Yeah, only a 15-minute delay. That's a good thing. Looks like I have sound. Alrighty then. Oh, Carol, I have terrible news. My wife has gone on a no pasta diet. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's a sad, sad thing. I've been saving your second set of noodles for something special, and all of a sudden, she's on the if it's white, it's not right diet. So no pasta, no bread, no flour, no sugar, no salt. It's a very sad thing. But lots of fat, so we can have steak and cream sauces and that sort of interesting stuff. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to survive this diet. Seems to be working for her though, so oh well. Okay, let me make sure I got everything going. Oh. Yes, it certainly was. Well, you think about giving up pasta and tell me it wouldn't be a sad day for you. Okay, I'm ready. So Dash has been carrying this toy around for an hour, and now all of a sudden when I wanted to throw the toy, nothing. She's disappeared. She's a traitor. I wonder if I can get rid of those. Ah, it's not. Oh, it is definitely that one. Yeah, there's a critic on the line apparently, but you know, you get what you pay for. Yeah, so my friend Robert, who went with me on this tour, has joined us, and he's in this group of guys, and they all present their work, and pretty much all they do is tell each other how terrible it is. One did this amazing video of a sad song, and the criticism was that he didn't use the right type of grave. That's pretty amazing. So there, my friend Jameis is on. Jameson, I understand you've been losing some weight. Congratulations. Oh, Alyssa ruined your rope? I don't believe that Alyssa ruined the rope. She's a very good girl. She probably did not do that. I think she's being falsely accused. Well, what's working here? Hey, we're up to 8 viewers before we started. That's like probably a record. Go to the hardware store. Ropes are cheap. Tie a couple knots in it. Call it good. You know, maybe get a nylon rope, burn the end so he doesn't snag himself. So quit blaming my daughter for ruining the dog's rope, you meanie. All right, 1 minute and 22 seconds. I'm down to an 8-minute delay. Okay, I'm going to refrain from jokes about it doesn't slap as good anymore. Hello, Zig. How are you, my friend? Hey, if you sell off all your stuff, I want a couple of your lava lamps. Maybe we can make a trade lava lamps for photograph trade. Okay, quick explanation. Jameson is my daughter's girlfriend. My daughter lives with her. Blue is their dog. Absolutely amazing dog. Probably the second best dog I know. So, you know, thought I would explain that. And the rope is obviously a toy. So this was in response to me talking about Dasher and the pig. I thought maybe I should clue you all in. All right, there we go. 7, like the countdown. Ha! So how's that for a way to start the show? Let's go, my friends. I am very recently back from Grand Teton National Park. I went with my friend Robert Riddle, who apparently is critic at large tonight, and he's here. Tonight, well, I'm going to show you a whole bunch of pictures I took a lot. We're going to talk a little bit about the weather in Teton, and I'm going to explain what alpenglow is. I'm going to show you an example, and there's a moose. So why don't we get right to it? So this is called the Over and Back Wander Tour Part 1. There was so much stuff that I'm going to have to split it in two. So if you want to see all my pictures from Grand Teton National Park in Yellowstone, you're also going to have to tune in on Tuesday or catch it one way or the other. So what is a wander? I probably should explain that. A wander, for Robert and I, means no particular set destination. We usually have a rough idea, but like the first night we were out, Tuesday morning, this wander basically ran from almost immediately after Tuesday's show to just a couple hours before this one. So from Coffee Mates on Tuesday to Coffee Mates, from It's All in a Day's Work on Tuesday to All in a Day's Work Friday. The space in between, there wasn't really a plan. Are we going to stay in Driggs? Are we going to stay in Victor? Will we go down Swan Valley, or will we go up over to Teton? So Tuesday morning we wandered and we wandered and we wandered some more, and we decided that we would stay in Grand Teton National Park, the town of Jackson. Used to be Jackson Hole. They lost their hole. I'm not sure what happened there. Pull into town. It's the middle of October. It's slack season. We didn't even think that there was a possibility, but as we swung through town, I saw no vacancy sign. Made me a little nervous. Well, as it turned out, the town of Jackson was full. So remember when I talked about this being the over the mountain and back tour? We had to go back all the way. It's roughly 35 miles from Jackson back into Victor. And we got a hotel room. The problem with that is we want to do sunrise at a place called Schaubacher's Landing. Yeah, you know, half an hour, 45 minutes maybe from a hotel in Jackson, but now we're on the wrong side of the Continental Divide. This wander has taken a serious turn. Robert is not not particularly good at morning. You imagine me without coffee, but he's worse. We got up 5:30 in the morning, which is way early, really, even for either one of us, and we got to Schabacher's Landing in the beautiful Grand Teton National Park. I want you to decide whether or not it was worth the effort. Want to see it in color? Yeah, it was worth the effort. So, if you'll notice at the very top of the Grand Teton, the one that's in the middle, there's just a bit of skiff of clouds. Those clouds will play an important part on Wednesday. So we're finished here by, I don't know, 7:30 or so. So now what are we going to do? 8 o'clock in the morning? We're going to wander up through Grand Teton. Our basic plan was a day or two in Teton, day or so in Yellowstone. Stay somewhere, maybe West Yellowstone, maybe Victor, maybe Driggs, maybe Rexburg, come home. So as you can see, it's a dark and stormy, cloudy day. So that's not a particularly good thing for photographers. So what makes a great weather for a photographer? Guy, give me a question, or give me an answer to that question. What do you think would be great for a photographer? Got to move my thing down. So the thing about photography is you don't really want just blue sky, which seemed like the most obvious question, and you really don't want serious, completely cloudy sky. You want it partly cloudy. If you're taking photographs of mountains, it's the best if the clouds are just barely above the mountains or weaving in and out. We were not that lucky. The summit of Grand Teton is, I guess, Robert may know, 8, maybe 9,000 feet. The snow level, which determines where the cloud is, was just below that. Now, Robert, my good friend, is an optimist. He really thinks that if you wait 10 minutes, the clouds will go away. Let's see how that turned out. Here's a couple of photographs from Cunningham's Cabin, which is probably 20 miles from Schabacher's Landing, just about the middle of Grand Teton National Park. Now, these are both pretty good photographs. I love that fence line. It's an award winner for a couple of friends of mine. It is really iconic. It brings your eye straight back to those beautiful mountains. But if you look at them, there's a problem. You can't see the top of the mountains. You can't see the top of the mountains. It really just takes all of the oomph out of the photograph. But we're in Grand Teton National Park, one of the most beautiful places in the entire world, one of my favorite places to take a photograph. So, what do you do? What are you going to do? You're going to continue on up. So, this is a place I call Dancing Girl Bend. I'm guessing Jameson has heard this story, but I'm going to tell it really quick. My daughter and I love to wander, especially before she moved to Great Falls, Montana, and we were there in the winter. Just fantastic. We're taking a photograph of this. Imagine all of that water as ice. This mountain behind it, that's Mount Moran. It was totally open and it was beautiful. And I'm sitting there working away, having a great time, and I hear music. I hear respect from Aretha Franklin. Now, I often, when I'm taking a photograph that's not quite up to stuff, I say, it needs dancing girls. I used to say naked dancing girls, but at my age, any sort of dancing girl. I look down the way to see if Lissa hears it, and she's gone. What I find out from her is on this bluff, these girls had wandered in, got out of the car, sang just a bit of respect Alyssa joined them from a distance and danced and drove off. So for us, this is Dancing Girl Bend. For the rest of the world, it's Oxbow Bend. Again, beautiful scene, great trees, nice contrast. But what's the problem? Yeah, those silly clouds. We did not get partly cloudy sky. So by this time it's 10, 11 o'clock. What are we going to do? Well, photography is not going to work very well. So we decide we're going to go back into town. We go into town. We get the most expensive pizza I have ever bought. I believe Robert only had water. We had one 12-ounce pizza. I had a Dr. Pepper with tip, $30. I'm guessing that's the most expensive protein. I think you can eat a Ruth Chris for less than I ate that pizza. What do you do? It's the middle of the day. There's nothing going on. You're in Grand Teton's beautiful town of Jackson. We could have wandered through the galleries, but wandering through Jackson without any money is not very much fun. So we decided to go to the Virginian, where I had wisely gotten a reservation. We went back. They were really kind. The gentleman named Edvin found us a room, so he hooked us up. We went back. We hung out. I took a nap. Well, Robert might have actually taken a nap too, and we decided that we were going to head back out, even though the weather had not been very good. We were going to see if maybe we could find a sunset. Now, what you want at sunset is that beautiful pink glow. And you know where that glow comes from? Photographers, in fact, everybody calls it alpenglow, that beautiful pink. You would think that it's from the sun on the mountains. And it actually is not. What it is the light behind you. As the sun sets, the light skips up through the clouds, it has to be the clouds by the sunset, and then flows across, in this case, across the Teton Valley, and lights that mountain. So we went back to Schaubacher's Landing. Let's see if you think I did okay. Let's get rid of this ugly face down in the middle here. Did we do all right? This is sundown at Schaubacher's Landing. You can see there's a little bit of glow, but mostly we didn't get the alpenglow. I'm teasing you because you want to stick around and come back on Tuesday for part 2 of the Over and Hill Back Wander. So what happens that second day? Did we, and I mean Robert, actually oversleep and miss the sunrise? Did the clouds move away? Did we get actually a decent cloud day? Did we ever get to Yellowstone? Yeah, who knows the way we work. If you want to know, thank you, B. If you want to know whether or not we actually got to Yellowstone, or if we found if we got mountains without clouds, and if we got back over the other side of the mountain, yeah, we did. You need to come back on Tuesday. But it seems as if I might have promised you something that I have not yet delivered. I think I told some of you that I would provide you a moose. This is the mama moose, beautiful moose. I got down in the valley below, shot up, and there, yes, those are the Tetons in the background. I showed this photograph to my daughter this morning, my daughter Alyssa this afternoon, I guess, and she said that she loved the ears of this moose, and I would have to agree. Aren't they fun-looking animals? They look like a cartoon cow to me. They look like they're just not exactly what you would expect. There you are, folks. And as I said, I had so much material, so many photographs, so much going on over the hill and back wander, that I decided that I'm going to do part 2, which may or may not include Yellowstone. It does include that alpenglow I've teased you about, and I might even have a video of our road trip. Can't be sure, because I tried to have one for tonight, and as you notice, it has not shown up. Apparently the critic has not found anything wrong with what I've said. So, please hit the notify button. This will go to YouTube. It takes about an hour or so to show up. It also takes a bit of time. I generally edit out the early part, although if it's interesting, if we chat away and have anything fun to say, I leave it in. This is David Arday. I so much appreciate you giving me the chance for my work to be wandering about this fantastic world, including Grand Teton National Park and Yellowstone. Come back on Tuesday and see how we did. Did we get any decent photographs? Believe me, with us too. You never know. Oh, you know what I'm going to promise you? I'm going to promise you a pole dance from Robert Riddle Sr. You want to come back on Tuesday and check that out. Thank you. I need to make my wife dinner. I'm going to cook, and then I'll get back to the comments. So you want to check back and check that out. Again, you're all wonderful, and I appreciate you. David Arday. It's all in a day's work. Come back Tuesday. Thank you all.